Hi everyone, welcome back. I have a new reading for you guys. Today's pick a card reading is what have they been thinking about you? I do have 3 piles for you to choose from, beginning on the left with the sunglasses. Pile 2 is the flamingo. Pile 3 is the coconut drink. Timestamps are in the description and comments section. Meet you guys at your pile. Hi, pile 1. You guys are the sunglasses pile. Welcome to your pick a card reading. If you're new, hello and welcome. If you're subscribed, thank you guys just so much for all your support, your kindness, your understanding. Appreciate it so much more than you realize. Today's pick a card reading is what have they been thinking about you. So before we get started, I just wanted to throw in personals are available. Link is in the description box. For more pick a card readings, my Instagram link is also in the description box, so if you would like to have more of those are all written. And what was the last thing? The last thing is, of course, these are general readings, so please just keep that in mind. If it doesn't resonate for you, then either this wasn't your pile or a message doesn't come through. Just let it go and move on with your day. That's all you need to do if it doesn't resonate. So let's get to it. Pile 1, everything is ready to go. I'm just going to move your sunglasses over there and see what we have going on for you. Alright, so the first card out is the 5 of candles. We have the 3 of candles, and we have strength. So this is all strong fire energy, especially Leo energy coming through. Clarifying these cards, we have the 3 of Pentacles, we have the 6 of Cups, and we have the 9 of Swords. So kind of have everything pretty much out here, all of the signs. Leo probably is going to be the strongest, so let me just take a look and we will see what we have, what your person has been thinking about you, pile 1. I feel like your person has been thinking about how there's been a lot of disagreements, arguments, just kind of back and forth due to a third party. It seems like, you know, regardless of whatever third party it is, you know, don't get all too offended by it. I know it can be triggering, so whatever has been causing it, whether it's a person, work, school, just other responsibilities, maybe a pet, I mean, I don't know, it could be any number of things. But your person has just been thinking and just how much chaos it's been bringing to your connection. And it can be, for some of you, your person is with someone and maybe you're the third party, so just take it however it resonates. Just whoever is causing this wedge between you is, they realize that's the source of a lot of the unhappiness within your connection. And I mean, rightfully so, because just to them, it's like, you know, they realize that they're putting their attention elsewhere and taking away from you and the connection. So we have the 3 of candles and the 6 of cups. So your person is really missing you. And it might have been that this third party is what caused the separation between the two of you, and this is what's causing them to miss you and them wanting to come back to you, wanting to reconcile, wanting to reunite with you, pile 1. So I do feel like this is past energy more so. And I do feel for a lot of you, it is going to be more so a person. And over here is just them reflecting and missing, thinking about you, reminiscing, and just wanting that energy back, wanting the connection back in their lives, because they just have felt very lonely without you and longing for you. And we have the Strength card and the 9 of Swords. And they're trying to get into this energy of reaching out to you, to reconnect with you in order to reconcile, in order to reunite. It's taking, you know, a lot of strength, and they're trying to find it, though. It's just the stress and the anxiety is really getting to them. So it's just this constant battle right now that they're going through. And it is, you know, just for them, a lot of that guilt, having to really accept where they went wrong and what they did wrong, is really kind of what's affecting them. But that is pretty much all I'm getting with the tarot cards. Let's get your oracle cards and add on to your reading. We have the Phoenix, we have Honeymoon, We have community, better perspective, and we have ungrounded. So right away, I can tell you the ungrounded is just your person's energy. They have been thinking a lot about your connection. This is what's causing this Nine of Swords. They're just thinking about the past. They're reflecting. With the traditional Three of Wands card in the Rider-Waite, it's the person whose back is facing towards us, and they have 3 wands, and they're just kind of looking off into the distance. And I feel like that's your person just really thinking about things. They may have been turning their back on just really kind of being more kind of hermit mode. Like they've kind of isolated themselves in a way. They've been really thinking about this connection and knowing that if there is to be any kind of a renewal in your connection, any kind of rekindling, again, that reconciliation, they know that they have to reach out to you. They have a better perspective of what has gone wrong in your connection, and they have a better understanding of what they did wrong. So they are kind of in this energy of blaming themselves. They're kind of throwing themselves a little bit of a pity party because they're missing you, and they're like, it's my fault that, you know, this person walked away from me. I didn't give them attention. Why? Because the community, again, going back to this third person, third party, you know, whatever the case may be. Again, majority of you, it's going to be a third person that we have, you know, that they were putting their attention to. The grass wasn't greener kind of energy that we get here. And your person really wants to spend time with you. They want to just be alone with you. They want to reconnect. They want to rekindle everything, want to rekindle that passion and the excitement and the happiness that you two once felt before things kind of just went all haywire. And so that's what they've been thinking, pile 1. I don't have anything else other than they just miss you. They know where they've gone wrong, and right now they're just kind of more so in this feels like the really present energy of them really understanding and trying to find the strength to come back to you and approach you. And so that is it. That's all I got, pile 1. So I what do I say? I have the personals again. They're open. Link is in the description box. Comment, let me know if that resonated, if it made sense. Like I said, this one kind of picked up on the past energies, so that was very interesting. At least that's what your person's thinking about the past. That's why it came through. And so, you know, if you're not subscribed to the channel, click on the subscribe button, click on the bell icon so you get notified when I post new pick-a-cards. Again, more pick-a-cards are in my Instagram. Link is in the description box. Comment, like, share. That is it, pile 1. Hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye. Hi, pile 2. You guys are the flamingo pile. Welcome to your pick a card reading. If you're new, hello and welcome. If you're subscribed, thank you guys as always for all your support, your kindness, your patience, your understanding. Truly appreciate it. Truly appreciate it. It's just a very bright spot for me, so thank you guys. Today's pick a card reading is what have they been thinking about you. I think I was gonna do feelings, but then I saw I did feelings last, so now it's the thoughts that we're taking a look at. Everything's shuffled and ready to go, but again, if you are interested in a personal reading, my book is still open. The link to my Etsy shop is in the description box, and for more pick a card readings, the link to my Instagram is also in the description box. Those are all written readings. So let's get to it, pile 2, and let's see what your person has been thinking about you. Just gonna sort these out, separate them. So starting out, we have the Sun, we have the 10 of Needles, and we have the 2 of Candles. So quite a little bit of a contrast there with the first 2 cards, but clarifying, we have the Chariot, we have Death, and we have the 3 of Wands. So it does feel like there's been some type of progress, some type of change, a shift possibly in the way that they're viewing your connection, thinking about you. But let me take a look and see what we have here. There is a lot, fire energy is strong today, I'll tell you that. There's a lot of Leo, Aries, Sag coming through. We also have Cancer. There's a lot of water. We have Cancer and Scorpio, and we do have some Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I mean, everything's on the board here, but it seems like water energy is very present. So let me just take a quick glance over here. So what I'm getting is, okay, your person, and it's like I said, you know, you see the sun and then you see the 10 of needles, and it's just a contrast. It's just like two opposites. So it's not contradicting, it's not, but it just makes it a little bit more complicated. And I feel like that's possibly what their thoughts are. Their thoughts are probably going back and forth on it, to be honest. You know, it may not be what you guys want to hear, and I'm sorry if it's not. I'm pretty sure it's not. But it is where your person is at, what they're thinking about this connection. So they do think how, you know, when you're around, when you guys are just in communication, when things are going so good between the two of you, everything is just rainbows and unicorns, and nothing can mess with you guys. Like, you two are just perfect together. Everything is in alignment, the stars, you know, the planets, whatever. It's just where you make this person very, very happy. And it's like they want, you know, I guess there's not really too much movement, and that's why this Chariot is here. It's like this person feels that you make them so happy, and they're wanting more things to happen. They don't want things to be at a standstill. They want this connection to keep moving forward, is what I get. And so because things are not moving forward, this goes into the next column of this 10 of needles, which is your 10 of swords energy. And of course your 10 of swords is where you kind of feel like you've hit rock bottom. Like, your person's almost like they kind of don't know what to do. They don't know what to think, what to make of this connection right now. Again, I'm sorry, I know this is probably way triggering, more than what you guys wanted, but it is the energy I'm getting, so I'm sorry. I'm just giving you what I get. I get yelled at if I sugarcoat. I get yelled at if I'm too, like, honest with what I get. There's no happy medium, you know, so I'm sorry, you guys. I can't make everyone happy. I can't. So, your person is just kind of sad. They're just kind of like, nothing's happening, you know. You make them happy, but then there's nothing going on, and it may be partly because of them. You know, they haven't approached you, they haven't made movement, so there's that kind of thing. And so they're just wanting a renewal within your connection. They're wanting to just, can we start over? Let's just try this from scratch, from the beginning, like introductions almost, is that energy. And then we have this last column, which is the 2 of candles and the 3 of wands, which is the 2 and the 3 of wands. This is all fire energy. And your person's, I feel, kind of just thinking, trying to plan for the future, like, where do I go? What direction do I take? If there was a third party here, it's like, do I go towards you or is it towards them? And again, third parties, it doesn't have to be limited to just a person. It can be somebody, you know, it could be their career, it could be family, other responsibilities that are coming up, hobbies, whatever can take up their time. Sports, maybe even if they're into athletics, like competition. So there's different things that it could be that they're just putting their focus on. But I really feel like they're just kind of thinking about the future. There's just the 2 of candles and the 3 of wands in traditional Rider-Waite. I know, even though I'm not using it, even when I have these cards, I'm seeing traditional Rider-Waite in my head. And the thing about the 2 and the 3 of wands, when you see those 2 cards, the person in those cards is looking off into the distance. It's kind of like really thinking, deep in thought. What's next? What's to come? What do? I do feel like your person is missing you with the 3 of wands. There is this distance. They are feeling it. But it's like, how do I make this better? How do I improve this situation? How do I make it so the distance doesn't feel so far away between the two of you? And it doesn't have to be just at a distance as far as it goes location wise, geographically, there we go. Took me a second. It can be just that there's a very emotional distance between the two of you in this connection at this time. So that's why I said it's not that it's contradicting. It's like your person, I feel, is just not really sure what's going to happen between you guys. They don't know what to do. What are the next steps? I feel like they're kind of at a loss. I do feel like they want you in their life. They do see the potential here with you guys. But right now it's like, okay, how do we make things, how do I bring back that spark? How do I bring back that excitement? How do I make things better and start over? Can we do this over? And for some of you, it might be where your person is wanting a second chance, where you distance yourself from them and they realize now, like, this person makes me happier like than anybody else, and they want to come rushing towards you because they do miss you. And I feel like for the majority of you this is probably more of the story of that, and they're kind of beating themselves up over the past and what they didn't do, and causing this distance between the two of you, and wanting that second chance, a new opportunity with the Death card, and then the Two of Candles, like, being between. It might have been where they had to choose, or they didn't have to choose, but they made themselves choose between two people, and they went in a different direction, and now they're missing you. And it also can be that they're thinking about the future and, like, how do I bring this person back towards me, because they do miss you. So different stories there, kind of. Most of it is the same thing overall, but you know what details are more specifically about you and what's going on within your connection. So let's take a look at the oracle cards. To add on, we have the Butterfly, past life relationship, reflect, warning signs, and we have wit. The reflect, as soon as I got the reflect oracle card, it just right to the Two of Candles card, just because that card is just reflecting and thinking about things, and pretty much what I've been saying of when they're thinking of the the 10 of Needles. It's hard for me to keep it straight because it's the 10 of Swords, and between the decks, sorry, so I'm trying to name it off right, but I don't know, maybe I shouldn't just go off of the these ones. Anyways, your person is in deep thought, and I just was drawn to the Two of Wands card because, again, that person, again, just looking off into the distance, deep in thought, really reflecting and thinking about everything that has happened. Your person is in that stage right now. Like, I do feel like your person is at a crossroads, and even this person here, they have their back towards us somewhat, not as much as the other ones, but they have that. We have the Butterfly, and it says relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, growth. And it is where I think more of it is about wanting to take this connection to the next steps, but it's, again, how? What do I do? How do I bring back that excitement? How do I bring back that renewal to make things better? This person realizes that you two have some type of past life relationship where you guys have known each other. You guys, I know the past life reading didn't get a lot of attention. I love doing that reading, to be honest. I love doing it. But for some of you, I think there's maybe a couple piles where past, like, love relationships came up. But either way, your person does feel like they've known you before, and this isn't your first time in this dimension together. So they do know that there is this magnetic draw to you that cannot be explained, and they do feel because they've known you before. Or the warning signs. So if your person, if you walked away, your person realizes that you saw things within them that made you distance yourself, that made you walk away, that made you separate yourself from this connection. You pulled back your energy because of those red flags, and that's what that card is pretty much all about. And then it's a 5, so I think 5 of Swords, and that's about the separation, distance, being apart, and that card. And then we have wit, and I think with this one, it's more so, I think part of it is where they do think that you're very funny and you do bring that happiness and joy, so just connecting to the sun. But I also feel like your person is trying to be clever about how do I go about bringing this connection back to life. How do I revive it? How do I make things just put things back on track, get things back to where they need to be, where they should be. So that's where that's what your person is thinking about, what they have been thinking about. And so that is all I have piled 2. I'm gonna leave it there. Let me know if it resonated. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It helps it out. And remember to click on the bell icon so you get notified when I post another pick a card. Comment, like, share. That's all I got piled 2. So I will see you guys on the next one. Bye. Hi, pile 3. You guys are the coconut drink. Welcome to your pick a card reading. If you're new, hello and welcome. For those of you subscribed, thank you guys for all your support. As always, truly, truly grateful for each and every one of you. And thank you for tuning in to another pick a card. Before I get started, personals are still open. So the link to my Etsy shop is in the description box. For more pick a card readings in the written format, the link to my Instagram is also in the description box. That's all I got. So everything's ready to go. Today's pick a card reading is what have they been thinking about you. I think that's how I'm titling it. I don't know, but either way, we're taking a look at what they've been thinking about you. So that's what it is. I'm going to move your coconut drink over here. Let's get started. I am going to just separate your tarot and oracle cards as usual. And what do we have? So we have the King of Candles, the Ace of Potions, and the Nine of Potions. And then to clarify these cards, we have the Page of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. I've been seeing this King of Wands just non-stop lately. I cannot escape them. I don't know, sometimes the cards change around, and this King of Wands, I've been seeing him a lot. Very much so. But what energies do we have? We pretty much have everything on the board here. We do have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and then we have a little bit of fire and air. So more so earth energy and water energies are a little bit more stronger here. For those of you that are interested in that, if not, just disregard it. That's all. No need to get upset. Yes, I have had people get upset because I've mentioned it, so that's why I say it. No need to get upset, you know, just let it go. And so we have the King of Candles and the Page of Swords. I feel like your person just feeling the attraction. They are just wanting you. There's a lot of passion and desire. They are spying on you, and I feel like they're watching your social media. Whether you know it or not, if you've been thinking they have, then yeah, this is your confirmation. If you didn't know, then, you know, surprise, they are. And, okay, maybe you don't have social media. Then if you have mutual friends, if you work together, they're finding out through other people. There's a way for them to keep, you know, tabs on you in some kind of a way, whether on the grid or off the grid. But that's what I get with that. It's just more about this passion, desire, really wanting to get close to you, really wanting to spend time with you. Possibly, you know, for some of you, yeah, wanting to be intimate with you and just letting out that passion that they feel and that desire. We have the Ace of Potions and the Six of Pentacles. Your person has been thinking about how they have these deep feelings for you. I feel like they cannot escape it. It could be where some of them tried to and maybe tried thinking they could just drink them away, but it just makes them realize how much more they want you and how much more attracted they are to you. And with the Six of Pentacles, it's just like they want to take care of you, they want to spoil you, they want to just give you everything. You know, if this is a new person, it seems like for some of you this may be a new person. They are just feeling this attraction. It's just like the sparks are flying. If this is someone that you're in separation from, then they are just missing you and wanting you, and they are wanting to give back what they did in the past. So just take whatever resonates for your story. We have the Nine of Potions and the Five of Pentacles. And so this one's kind of sweet, maybe a little bit twisted, in a twisted way, not really. But you guys will understand once I explain it. Your person sees you as like a wish fulfillment. You're everything. You check off every single box. You're attractive, you're good looking, you have all the qualities that just make them want you even more. It like drives them crazy. And it's not just about looks though. I do feel like they just feel you have all the different qualities. You know, it's going to be different for everybody of what they want and what they're looking for. So they just feel like you're like this wish come true for them. But the sad part, I guess, and you know, yeah, kind of the sad part is that they don't feel worthy of you. They're like, this person has everything. What do I have? I'm probably not even close to being like any kind of wish fulfillment. I'm probably the last person they would ever imagine being with. So your person doesn't feel worthy of you. They don't feel like they bring enough to the table. They feel like you're out of their league. Like, you're just too damn good for them. That's what I get with that pile 3. So let's add on to your reading. Let's get the oracle cards. We have engagement ring. We have keep an open mind. We have closure needed. We have temporary setback. And then we have obsession. I'm just going to jump to the obsession. That is going back to this column right here, where they are wanting you. They are longing for you. They are obsessed. And I'm not going to say, oh, that's healthy or not. That is up to you guys if you want to. If you think it's healthy or, whatever. It's just the reading. Don't take it too like hard. Please, just don't. But that's, yeah, they are just immensely attracted to you. You just have this something, and you just are everything that they've wanted. Wish fulfillment. They're attracted to you. We have the engagement ring over here, and so for some of you, if this is someone new, then they are wanting to be in a relationship with you, exclusive relationship with nobody else. For those of you in separation, they want reunion. They want to reconcile with you. They want to make things more serious between the two of you. And I feel like this closure needed is more so for those of you in separation. I feel like there's closure needed from the past that has happened between the two of you. Whatever history you guys have, like, that needs to close. Like, the past needs to be closed. If this is someone that is new, then I feel like there's possibly closure needed with someone else, an ex energy, where they need to. Or it could be, if you recently broke up with someone yourself, then they're thinking you need to release your ex, but they still want you. It's not stopping them. So take whatever resonates. They keep an open mind. This kind of goes back to this over here, where, you know what, I take it back. This is more so they've been thinking how in their mind they had a certain idea of what and who they wanted to be with romantically. And then you show up and you're like none of those things, and yet they're crazy about you. They're so just drawn to you and want you, and you're just completely different. And so now they're like, okay, they're keeping an open mind. You're not the same usual type of person I go for, but you fulfill like every kind of wish I could ever have. And so it kind of blows their mind in a sense, because they didn't really ever expect that. So that's what that card is about. And then we have temporary setback. And okay, for those of you, this is a new person, the temporary setback is they have other things, other responsibilities going on in their life that is kind of causing a delay from them approaching you and really taking action. For those of you in separation, the temporary setback, I feel it's connected to this closure needed, where whatever's happened between the two of you, it's like, okay, it put things back. It might have been that, I know for some of you, like, you might have walked away and there were certain things that needed to be healed between the two of you, within yourselves. That's what it is. And so they know, okay, that was kind of a setback to the connection, but not really, because it's just going to make things progress more so later on. But right now, as it appears like a setback, where things have kind of been at a halt, kind of stagnant. We're looking at like hangman kind of energy. Things haven't moved forward because of that, the past. So take that however it resonates. So really overall, pile of 3, it's positive energy. I want to say probably one of the better ones today. I feel like everything's pretty much in alignment as far as all the cards. Very, very connected energy. So, of course, I always love that. But yeah, your person, they want you, they're missing you, they have feelings for you, you are everything. They just don't feel good enough. And I guess what I was getting to with this, I guess I'll mention it now that I'm remembering. Because when I remember, then I guess I was supposed to mention it. But with this card of not feeling good enough, they feel like they're not what you want. And they're hopeful that you'll be open to giving them a chance, to allowing them to kind of try to impress you and win your heart in a way. So that's what I was getting with that in the beginning. So either or, it might be both, really. It could. But they are wanting to take things forward regardless of new person or in separation. They are wanting to commit to you. They know that stuff from the past needs to be dealt with, needs to be like resolved so that things can move forward. And that's really all I have, pile 3. So let me know if that resonated. If you're new, consider subscribing to the channel and clicking on the bell icon so you get notified when I post more pick a cards. Like, share, comment. That's pretty much all I have. So that's it, pile 3. Thank you guys for tuning into another one. Hope to see you on the next one. Bye, pile 3.